Hey guys, it's Jeremy at Guildbrook Farm, and we need to come up with a goat plan.
We don't generally have too much luck when it comes to Craigslist. Usually people post things online, and then by the time we get there to go pick it up, it's usually gone. But we just kind of scored when it came to pallets. Let me show you what we got here. Check this out. Total score on the pallets. Now we just loaded up the pickup, but I think we're gonna have to come back with the trailer because we're gonna be busy here.
These are nice long ones too. This is a door company, so if you can find something like that, man, score.
Okay guys, we got the trailer hooked up and we're going back for another load. We have a full trailer and we didn't even put a dent in this pile. There's so much wood in there.
Okay, so I have a trailer full of pallet wood, and that's about it. I need a goat shelter for a mama and a baby. I need a milking stand. Need to put up a fence. We don't have any of that done yet, so we need to come up with a plan. Alright, so we're at the corner, the back corner of our property here. There's our well house. And we have a good chunk of those woods that I'm going to fence in. There's a compost pile. And I think we're probably, let's see, right about where this cedar tree is. Because this is the highest point in the yard, and it kind of drains down that way toward that road through the trees. I think up here is where we'll put our little goat house, right about where that, right about there where that cedar tree is. And then we'll fence along kind of straight down there to the back of the shed building, put a gate here, and then sort of fence in a big chunk of those woods all the way up to about where that tree is cut, and then back over here. And I want to have those rocks fenced in for the goats to jump around on because they like to do that. So that's kind of the idea. Now I have to figure out a design for a little goat house made from pallets. Okay, so this may look like it's going really fast, but it's actually taking me all day. I'm just using a Sawzall with a demolition blade that's made to cut through wood and nails, and just disassembling this stuff as quick as I can. I'm actually getting a fair amount of usable long 2x4s out of things like this. So looks like we'll end up with just about everything we need to make a frame for a goat house. The stuff like this, that's all wonky, I just clip off with bolt cutters. So I've tried just about every way I can think of and that I've seen on the internet to break down pallets. From pry bars with a hammer to using 2x4s to pry them apart. These are just built with the off-cut junk wood, so usually you end up trashing it. Because they use these ridiculous nails that are that long, spiral shanked, and they're all put in by a machine. They're not meant to be taken apart. So the best way I've figured out to tear them down is the good old reciprocating saw. 6-tooth per inch demolition blade that's made for cutting wood and nails. It works pretty well. Usually. Clamps help. There you go. Another thing that works on ones that just have two crappy little nails in them is, just use a block and beat on them. Can't all be winners. Okay, that worked pretty well, so I went back and got one more load. Sorry about the light, it's pretty harsh. So I'm gonna cut up this load and then see what we end up with. I've got a fair amount of wood, some decent long 2x4s that I think I can make work, a lot of slats, some OSB, and some runners. Carpenter bee. We don't want any of those guys. Alright, so we got quite a bit of wood here. Hopefully enough to make a frame. Definitely got enough to make the next chicken coop. So look out for that video too. So that's it, guys. Sorry this wasn't much of a video, but that's what I've been doing for the last 3 days. Hopefully the next video will get started on the goat shed, and cool. Like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I've not figured out why they insist that they have to occupy the exact same spot. Dust bathing in a hole. Pretty good stuff, ain't it?